Advanced technology lead us into the new area of the play. Instead of the traditional physical playing games such as chess, trump card, physical exercise, we are interested in to use digital format one. Generalization of the computer in the many forms such as laptop and console and mobiles, letting us access to the digital form game every way. What would be the reason of increasing consumption of the game? There are lots of successful cases in the history, but we are going to handle Dark Souls series. Dark Souls series are very well known for uncomfortable gameplay and unexplained storytelling. To understand this successful case, two main theories is there: Narratology and Ludology. The Narratology explains this situation through the storyline inside of the video games. Henry Jenkins says the game fit with the much older tradition special story, which have often taken form of the hero's odyssey, quest myth, and travel narratives. So this theory describes video games as a movie with the using of audio-visual text and sharing themes of the world. In the other hand, the Ludology focus on the system in the game. Ludology come out from the Johann Huizinga Homo Ludens, which means the person who play. Also, Ludology emphasize on the interaction between the game and the user. However, the narrative is not suitable for theory because of the Dark Souls characteristic of unexplained storytelling. Then let's focus on the Ludology and explore Dark Souls Ludological points lead to the success. Fundamentally, Dark Souls is a role-playing game. This called as a mimicry. Instead of looking at all the scene as a third person, you take a role inside of the gameplay and handle the situation as the character you're playing. At this moment, the procedurality and an agency engage with you. Simply, a procedurality is a rule inside of the game, and an agency is your character. Back to the Dark Souls. This game is very unfriendly to the user. Rules and pathway are not indicated, and backstory and your goal for the game is very brief and simple. As a narratology point, this is not a be successful point. But in the point of view of Ludology, this is attractive user to figure out to understand and explore the world inside of the game. Because user's mimicry is already started, and there is no turning back point from there. Also, the Dark Souls is a very popular game with the game difficulty. Due to the uncomfortable control of the game level is felt much more harder than it should be. Links engage in this part. Links can be understood as a risk, agility, and skills required inside of the game. More challenging inside of the game is prizes challenge, especially for user. Let us say we have seen increasing interest in the emotional and affective aspect of the user experience that game provides. Through the Dark Souls series, game is moving out from previous area, creating new experience to the user. We already have a successful case of the AR, which is Pokemon Go, and VR system games are continuing developing, which is they are specialized inside of the interaction. Games create the joy and history with you, unlike the narrative products such as book and movie. Game successful is depend on the interaction with the user than the story of the game.